our special chairman today, Justice Abdullah, Sheikh Rizvi Mufti, and my dear brother Ismail Said, and respected elders, respected scholars, my dear brothers and sisters, and my dear friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I share my humble thoughts with you, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Almighty Allah and also for the single-handed effort by Brother Ismail for bringing me down here. It's a great opportunity for me to, share my thoughts, with this audience. MashaAllah, just little glimpses that I saw. MashaAllah, there's so much of knowledge base. People very much know about Islamic banking. Only needed is the guidance and how to go and get about it. That's what is required. Knowledge base is there. Little, implementational plans, how to practically approach on the subject. And I also want to thank every one of you for organizing this event. Every effort that has been put forward, whatever minute effort, may Allah reward it. And also today, you all are gathered today on a weekend, sacrificing your family time. Sometimes you want to take a break, but still you have that interest. Sometimes the call that Brother Ismail did, you don't want to disappoint him also. Let's go and see what the speakers have to share with us. And I really thank every one of you for coming forward to grace this occasion, made to make sure that this program, the thought-provoking one, a thought-sharing one, and at the end of the day it will be a successful one, inshallah. So my topic today, I'm going to speak about Islamic banking versus conventional banking. These are confusion of people sometimes. What are the conceptual differences that we have to look into? Is it the same thing, or is it the name changes, profit to interest, or interest to profit, or is it cutting this way, the Islamic banks are trying to cut those other way? So a lot of litigation, a lot of criticism sometimes. People used to come out with, it's the same thing. I know that particular Islamic bank they started. Here they do something. My uncle was there, my brother was there, a known person was there. He said that it's the same thing. I don't see any difference. He charges 15% interest, and this Islamic bank says you pay 15% profit. So I will come to one of those subjects, inshallah, going forward on my slide, just to touch base on sort of practicalities. I don't want to speak little theory. I really want to speak something practical, how we can go forward, so that I can add value also and learn from you. And alhamdulillah, today I'm every day a learning lab. Every day a learning lab. I always wanted to learn more. So I am not a smarter person on the subject. There are smarter people outside. So we said there are a lot of things to be learned from the people from outside. With that knowledge base, if you keep that open, mashallah, that knowledge will come. And also you keep sharing, not to keep for yourself, keep sharing. More you share, more you gain. So today my structure of the presentation, I think my time allocated is 11:30, I can wrap it up, inshallah. So I'm just going to go introduction, little detailed introduction, just to know what are the intricacies of Islamic banking, and also what are the issues and challenges that the industry is facing. And also the market is shifting today, sometimes purely conventional to sophisticated Islamic financial products. And also, what are the future trends? Where the future is heading in terms of Islamic finance, and I would like to conclude my session. And the introduction, if you look at the first modern experiment with Islamic banking, dates back to 1975 with the establishment of Dubai Islamic Bank. And also banks like Islamic Development Bank and Bahrain Islamic Bank came at the latter part of the overseas. And also early 80s, there were banks in Malaysia that came up. Bank Islam and other banks. So that was the first modern experiment. When I say modern experiment, you will have a real banking outfit. When you go to an Islamic bank, you can have a current account, you can have a savings account, you can get an ATM card, you can get a checkbook. That's the modern experiment that they had from that period. But for me, the basic principles and practices of Islamic banking date back to 1400 years ago. So it's not a decade-old industry, but it's a century-old practice. So, mashallah, from 1975 to 2008, there are 33 years of Islamic banking has been, taking shape from infancy and also little crawling, standing up, So with still people sometimes still we are in infancy, some people say that. Great, it was a long way to go, if you really wanted to compete with the conventional banks. So for the last 23 years, being an Islamic banker of 50% of that time period, for 15 years, I have been got involved in the Islamic banking industry, and I still believe that only 20% of the market being tapped, the market potential. It's like the tip of the iceberg. The entire 80% is yet to be tapped by you and me. You and me will tap it to bring benefit to our own self, our own community, or our own nation. So the 80% is wide open for all of us to work. And also the industry is not being left out for anybody to come and do anything. There are so many institutions that are working towards to nurture this industry and also to make sure that all the stakeholders of this industry are being protected. Sometimes what will happen, Islamic finance industry can be misquoted as terrorism financiers or money launderers. There should be some institutions to take up the challenge and educate the people. Islamic finance institutions are not an organization to fund terrorism or to fund or to do money laundering. That education force has to go in. Therefore, there are institutions that have been set up, which is called the Islamic Finance Infrastructure Institutions. I will touch base a little later on that area, which has been set up not for profit, but mainly to educate the people and also to bring that knowledge base. It can be to go and speak in London, bring stars to the forum and tell them about Islamic banking. Or go to the state and bring the head of fishery to come and sit and listen what Islamic banking is all about. So that we will know we are not funding terrorism, we are not money launderers, but we are really there to serve the community, irrespective of whether you are a Muslim or a non-Muslim. Islamic finance is not confined to the Muslim community only. It's for the entire mankind. That should be the notion, that should be the tagline. The Old Quran was revealed not for Muslims only. It's for the entire mankind. It's for the entire mankind. With that framework, if you look at, there is a 10-year master plan being drawn up to take up the challenges. What are the issues that we face? Sometimes people might say, we don't have a secondary market, we don't have vendor of last resort, we don't have innovative products, we don't have a Sharia compliant capital market. So many issues being raised for the last 30 years. But people might think, where are the solutions? Is anybody taken the ownership to bring solutions to these challenges or these issues? Yes, indeed, people have taken up this, because right organizations are coming forward to take these challenges and to bring solutions to the industry. And also there are issues we can speak about the sukuk, the fund of funds, secondary market. Those are little issues that we have to go and fine-tune. And also market is shifting today. There are mergers happening. There are conversion of conventional banks happening today. In the Middle East, we are practically seeing 100% fully fledged conventional bank is converted into an Islamic bank. Sometimes I feel, what is the motive behind it? What is the motivation? For me, the motivation is the bottom line. It makes commercial sense for me to convert it to Islamic bank. There are a lot of demands for Islamic banking products. If I am a conventional bank, if I am Mr. Andy Stevens, who is the CEO of a conventional bank, if some consultant comes and says, Mr. Andy Stevens, then why not you convert the entire conventional bank to Islamic banking, you will have return on investment of 60% or 40%, currently you have 20%. You will say, why not? If my return on investment is going to be 40% with this new proposition, what I want is my bottom line, my return. If it makes commercial sense, I am ready. So that's what we all have to be looking to, what is sometimes the initial is that non-Muslim we look at as a commercial, what we call appetite, the commercial interest on that. But as a Muslim, it's a faith for us, it's a religious issue for us. So that's the difference sometimes we have to look into. And also capitalizing on the enormous growth. Sometimes the statistics people used to speak about the Islamic banking industry is growing at a rate of 10 to 15%, 15 to 20%. Some even say that it's increasing at a rate of 40 to 50%. It all depends on who you talk to. To what extent that he has got involved in the industry. So I want to say that anyway, the industry is growing. It's quite evident today. And also if you look at the GCC market, it's really enjoying, it's a remission of the 70s oil boom. This oil boom has really created so much of infrastructure development happening in the Middle East. So much of excess liquidity in the Middle East. Their ethnic budgets have turned into surplus budgets. The money is still there and we live even now. It becomes selfish sometimes for me to, earn a living where my parents, my brother, sister, when they also need little support. Sometimes people think that you are doing well, you are rich, you are famous, you are popular, you have enough money. You think that because of your capability that money pay me. Because you became qualified and you are doing a good job. No. There may be a person in your family who is disabled. There may be a person